My name's Ashton, and you're now listening to Poducer.
Let's go, man. All right, dude, thanks for taking a second to sit with us.
Thank you.
So can you just tell me why you chose your name? Is there any story behind it?
It's my last name. Yeah.
Ashton.
Yeah, that's basically it. When I so I'm from Erie, Pennsylvania originally, but when I moved to Chicago, I started hanging out with a bunch of people in the scene or whatever. And a lot of people, their name were Alex, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna be, like that. So I'll just say my last name, and then eventually, it got into music, and I just used my last name. So that's why then I use that one. So
nice. Yeah. I just always ask it because sometimes you get like it's a crazy story, dude.
It's just my last name, man.
Yeah. So something we do on the long form podcast is we ask all of our guests, what was your first concert?
Yeah.
And like not your first gig, but like the first show you saw.
Okay, definitely Warped Tour in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Yeah, I think I saw like Sum 41, and that was like my first like, this is the shit. Yeah, that was fire.
When was that?
Oh man, I think that was like 2000 and like maybe 15 or 13 or something like that. Yeah.
A lot of people's first concerts are festivals, and like Warped Tour comes up a lot too.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been, but like I feel like I should have gone.
Different realm. Yeah, it was fun.
Not electronic.
No, yeah, totally something different. Yeah, it was fun though.
If you could describe your sound to people, how would you describe that?
Yeah, so I have like a bunch of different layers. So myself, I like to make like weird bass house. Kind of like I would mix it with like night bass and like Spicy Boys in a mix. So like super energetic, but like also like what are you thinking about? But I do music with like a saxophone player, my homie Eugene. He goes by Saxo Gene. So I make like super beautiful music too, and then I do stuff with a vocalist and a rapper and hip hop artist named Play Low Key. So I bring him in too, and that's actually what we're doing tonight. The show called Undercoast. So I have like multiple layers to what I do, but me individually, I like making like weird bass house. Yeah, just something that's like different and unique, because in Chicago, you definitely hear a lot of the same kind of music, going out.
A lot of tech house.
Yeah, tech house, and I love tech house, but it's like, same 4-beat kind of measures and everything like that, but I'm just trying to be different, and I be myself, and I think that's what everyone kind of should do, but yeah, just weird stuff, yeah.
And I forget, do you live in Chicago?
I do, yeah, but I live up in the burbs, like an hour away, but I've lived in the city, so I've done like here and there, back and forth a bunch of times, so yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. We're feeling good. What are some artists right now, and maybe also like two-part question, artists in the past that you draw a lot of inspiration from?
So the first one definitely is AC Slater. Nightbase is my favorite label ever. Like the gods of what I've grown up on. Just love house, just the energy they do. I love Wax Motif. I love Mala. But I also like experimental bass. So like I love Miso. He's like one of my good friends, and like Sags and all them. So yeah, it's just I love house and I love experimental bass at the same time. So that's kind of like it's like involved in me, and that's kind of what I try to put out. So it's just like, I don't know, I'm such a different kind of house artist compared to a lot of people. Because I feel like in Chicago, people are trying to be techie and stuff. And I'm just like, I don't really know what I make. It just kind of like comes out.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with that. And that's like art, so yeah.
Do you ever combine the like wonky stuff with the house?
Yeah, I call it Wook House.
Wook House.
Yeah.
I like that. I feel like, I mean, maybe I'm just not savvy, but I feel like I don't really know any artists that are doing a lot of that. I've heard some like,
but like, yeah, I don't know if there's like, I can't tell you like a name, but like sometimes when I hear a song, like my friends will text me like, this is Wook House. It's like something you would like listen to.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. I think it's a really cool like niche in like the house scene where you can like kind of blend two genres where it's like super wonky with like drops and everything. Like, that's why I love bass house, because there's energy and then there's drop. But when you combine it kind of with the experimental kind of vibe too, it's like a whole different realm. Yeah.
I mean, there's probably other people doing it, but like you could be that kind of the person to domineer the genre.
That's the house, yeah.
It's not gonna last forever. You know what I mean?
It's all right. We gotta get there first, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta make what you like,
Exactly, yeah.
but you could have a game plan to be like, you know, I don't know. No, I'm not telling you what to do either. It's just sometimes I think about that where you hear something, you're just like, dude, I don't even know what genre this
Yeah,
is.
truly, I really don't know, like, when I produce songs and stuff, I don't know going into it. I don't have any idea. Like, anything that just comes out, it just happens. And I think that's, like, organically, like, making music. I think that's how it should be. And if you don't like the song, just start a new one. And then whatever comes out, and you're like, wow, that's awesome. Then you come back to it, suppose to save and start a new one. That's how it should be. It shouldn't be stressful or anything. It's like, that's just how art should be. It's like, it should just be fun and a passion. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like when I've tried to make something that's a specific genre, it just like loses that the flavor of like my thing.
Like the flow of it, yeah. Like definitely how I started producing was like watching YouTube videos and stuff, and I'm nowhere near any like close to being amazing at it. But just like watching a YouTube video or something and then following what they're doing and then put your own twist on it and then like go from there. It's like what I've done.
Sure, for sure.
Being unique.
Yeah. I'm just gonna ask like a fun little last question, which is, what's something that people would be surprised to know about you? Like maybe even close friends don't know.
I mean, a lot of people think I did it, but I played D1 lacrosse. Yeah. I even have like a Native American tattooed on me because I did a project of it in high school. Like that's my sport. Yeah.
Does D1 mean like it's in high school or what is college?
Yeah. So I played. I'm gonna specify though. I played D1 club lacrosse, but same thing. But then I played like a bunch of really big schools, and I played long stick midfielder. So I had like an 8-foot stick, just running up downfield, scoring goals. That was my stuff, man. Yeah, big sports guy. Yeah.
Lacrosse is fun. I played soccer, and like I went to a lacrosse camp one summer.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a similar thing where you're running around a lot. But it's fun. Any like lacrosse terms that normies don't know?
I don't like some like lettuce. Like you got lettuce right now, man.
What is lettuce? Oh,
yeah.
I feel like that's almost like it could be like a hockey term too.
Yeah, same thing with hockey. Yeah, like lacrosse is like hockey, soccer combined.
Yeah. Because the goal is small.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But then you're also, it's like, and then like high a lie or some shit.
Too, because you can deck people. Yeah, it's crazy. Nuts.
Yeah.
You just
you get
drilling people with like huge like metal sticks and like I'm not a big dude, but what I could do with like a long like 8-foot like pole, dude, different person.
It is similar to hockey in that sense that you just keep like you keep messing with the person. You're just kind of like, you can't cross check, right?
You can, but you'll probably get a penalty or something.
Okay, so you can do it at your own risk.
If you want to.
This is now a sports podcast, actually. Cool, man. Well, that's all I got for you. Where can people find you?
Most of my socials, all my socials are under Ashton. Ashton, that's me on Instagram, and just look me up by my last name, Ashton, and everything else. And I appreciate you having me, though. Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Thank you. Much love.
Much love.